At about 1:30 or so in the morning, I noticed this real bright light to the east of my field, and it was kind of a light green, I would describe it, and it had a red light underneath it, and the red light, it wasn't actually a flashing light, it's kind of, I'd say, pulsating type, probably be a better description of it, red underneath, and it had a white like light on top that just glowed. And I had the one of the detachment guys from the interceptor detachment that was on the base there, had the captain down there, got him awake and got him to go out and look at it. And yeah, what is that, you know? And so we talked about it for a while. And RAPCON people, that's the radar people that on the base, they didn't have any aircraft in the area at the time. And so we called it down to the air defense people at Los Angeles Air Defense Sector. And the director down there decided, he got to call around his sites, and at one point in time they had at least 4 different radar sites that were getting radar returns on these things. And then all of a sudden there's like 3 more objects, and they had similar characteristics as far as the lighting is concerned, but these 3 stayed like together. They stayed like I don't know if they were formation or what it was, but anyway, these 3 stayed together, and then they stayed there for a little bit, and then they moved down to the south of me and set there stationary a while. And then a little bit later on, there's 3 more appears, but these 3 are individual ones, and so at this point I had like 7 of them. This goes back and forth for I don't know, 2-3 hours. And they finally decided to scramble an aircraft on it to go up and take a look at it. And this was coordinated with the other higher headquarters, and I think NORAD was involved and everybody. Well, about 3 different times that night, he was able to, he'd say, contact. And that contact means he had contact with something on his radar in the cockpit of the aircraft. But these objects played around there for the remainder of my ship, and they just disappeared into the atmosphere. I know a lot of things this was not. I know it was not a helicopter. I know it was not an airplane. I know it was not a balloon, a weather balloon or any other type of balloon. And I know it was no known aircraft, flying object that we know of today, or at that time. And it wasn't a laser show, it wasn't anything like that. But they could move real fast. They could move from the east, they could be to the east of my field, and then in just a short period of time they could be to the west. They could probably go 30-40 miles in time you could snap your fingers twice. I mean, just fast.